Started.
Is he going to repay the favor? Not quite yet. Can't get to him.
Austin Dillon goes for a spin off turn number 2.
No caution.
No yellow.
Oh, that's big.
Race on.
He's going to stay there. Caution. I have to get down pretty quick.
Oh,
man.
He gave the one a shot, moved him out of the groove. 3 wide, off 4. That didn't work well.
Yeah, and that came from Noah.
And everybody's mad.
Gregson, there's the payback. Haley had enough.
Wham, bam, welcome to Bowman Gray.
Yeah, and that started a couple corners before this incident, where Noah shoved him into the back of the 1 car, and Haley said, "I'm not taking that." 21's pushing the 8.
That car was airborne.
Yeah.
Climbed right up the left rear.
Well, these 7th generation Cup cars, they can take a lot of punishment. And I think this weekend, we're going to find out just how much. And
3
Haley
wide,
fighting
look
for the
out.
inside. You can't go 3 wide here, can you?
Yep.
No,
Still
21
3 wide.
3 wide, and the 21's around.
And now Kyle Busch is around.
Kyle Busch in turn 1 goes for a spin, and we're back to caution. Busch and Haley are not best friends tonight.
Well, I think Haley.
Uh-oh, here we go. Retaliation under caution? Well, just a little. And you can imagine what it was. Telling Kyle Busch to cool down under caution. Here's some 8 audio. Flying spot. Blaney continuing to back up. He may fall into the clutches of Dillon. And did. And Dillon's going to give it back to Barry, and straightens him out coming off turn 2 after almost turning him around. White flag.
They retaliate.
Custer gets moved and squeezed into the wall, and around they go.
There's one.
Allmendinger squeezed Custer up into that wall, right where the wall juts out coming off turn number 4. The way this stadium is shaped.
Opportunity to pass, and then he just
Walled him.
Tried to run him out of room and ran him in the fence.
And look at Priest down to the inside and into a transfer spot.
Custer hit the wall pretty hard too. I can't believe we're talking toe links already, but I would be surprised if the toe link hasn't been on the right rear of that car.
Golly, he gave him no room at all.
Yeah,
he just
right in the fence.
drove him straight in the fence.
He gets moved. So Nemechek moves up, Priest to 5th.
Yeah.
And Nemechek's going to get it. Oh, yeah. Oh, gee.
Remember I told you I thought this one may have some cautions?
Yeah. It's rare that you're this spot on.
That was a pretty big retaliation.
Right there. Now let's watch from John Hunter Nemechek.
Still there. Right side. Bumper. Still there. Bumper. Clear. Clear. Be ready for it. Shoving you here. Hold on to it. Hang on.
Yeah, and gain him 3 spots.
Austin finally was able to get down.
Crossover. Still there.
Larson moves to 3rd. Eric Jones turns Ty Dillon around. That will bring out the caution flag.
Wow. Holy cow.
I heard you use the verb let.
Each other, and
You see Ty got into Eric Jones and he repays the favor there.
yeah, just turned him around with the right rear quarter panel.
First caution flag. Remember, only green flag laps count. We have 16 in the books.
Austin was probably the biggest benefactor of that.
It's into the back of Zane Smith.
Yeah.
Excuse me. He wants 3rd place.
Yeah, we saw. You see,
Now
Zane Smith not happy.
Eric Jones right there to propel Dillon off into turn 3, and Smith gives him a shot, and it's going around.
Yeah,
Bowman Gray just happened.
Now leading the last chance qualifier from Kyle Larson, Austin Dillon, Eric Jones, Justin Haley, and Cody Ware. Turn 2, around goes Ty Gibbs off the bumper of Josh Berry.
Get her turned back. Leaders off of 4. Gotta get her turned around here.
right here, going into turn 1. And just Josh Berry into the back of the 54 and just turns him around.
These guys get to racing side by side, beating and banging.
Berry hit Haley, and Haley goes around. So does McDowell.
That's 2 in a row. Barry's not wanting to sit this one out.
7.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm going
man.
to take that back.
Yeah.
I do too. That
I'm gonna
was
eat
not
those
Josh
first.
Berry.
Which one of the 5 cars behind him are you going to blame?
I'm going to start with the one behind him.
That's
42.
Goodness.
42 got into the 21, into the 7, wrecked them all.
But
Wait a
that's,
minute.
But that's what happens. That's what happens. And the spotter will say, that damn 7 wrecked you.
Keep an arrow, there it goes. I knew it.
Big slide for Burt Myers into the turn 1 wall. And this partisan crowd, you're either for the Myers here at Bowman Gray or against them.
You keep an eye on the crowd now. Half of them, like you said, are
Off the front end of Ricky Stenhouse' car.
well, you can see all those cars behind him there. It was kind of, Burt Myers got in front of him, and there was all just trying to scramble to get around him. And
Top
you
of the
can see
screen.
this. He just turned him. Yeah, it was.
It looked like he got loose.
Looked out of shape before Stenhouse got to him, didn't
Well, he got moved up the racetrack down in 3 and 4, and he was trying to get back down.
Reigns with that left rear tire, and that's what makes the back of that car.
he? Spinner. That'll be Ty Gibbs. That spin started a 1/10 of a mile ago, and he just kept getting hit until he got turned around. A little bump from Haley, and another one straightened him out. And around he went.
Didn't work out. About this?
Now scoring is saying that Eric Jones is the leader.
Well, while you were documenting that Jones took the lead, we just saw Gibbs jump Justin Haley.
Oh, wow.
Drops in. That sends
my.
Jones up the racetrack 3 wide. Here they come off the corner.
Oh, my.
Outside, spin it in front of you.
Oh, everybody.
He's going to try to fill the hole right here, and as they check up, it checks everybody behind him. You see the left front tire that was sliding on Cole Custer's car, and then they just 3 wide off the exit of turn 4. Bowman Gray is recipe for disaster.
Berry with a 2-car length advantage. Spinner in turn 4. Ty Gibbs went around from contact.
Caution's out.
They held it as long as they could, but Gibbs couldn't get that car rolling.
Racing was really good as a race car driver. Oh,
Whoa, Kyle Busch around. That was Van Gisbergen.
That's right.
To
That's right.
Gregson to Busch.
Ooh. Run out of real estate. Right in front of the leader, Chase Elliott, too. That's how fast things happen. That could have wiped your leader out. So close.
Jamie Little, how's the 24?
Well, I was listening to his radio, Mike, and he said up to that point his steering was really stiff, so having a hard time turning that race car. And you saw it looked like he had some.
Although Chase Elliott wasn't trying to hit him, it's just a cumulative as an accordion back. Speaking of accordion, they're around.
2 of them.
Briscoe, Larson.
Cheryl good right there.
Ooh.
Yeah, look, it was hard to tell right there. I couldn't tell if Larson was trying to fill the hole.
Little single.
Christopher Bell way up the racetrack. You're going to see a
Whoa,
retaliation.
Logano.
I knew it.
Got Bell, got Hocevar, Wall.
Told you. Saw that one coming.
All right, take care of it.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to do that.
No, it didn't look like it.
No, and that's really when the spotter of the 77 needs to come on and tell him what actually happened.
Turn 2. Larson and Byron both trying to come up from the rear and getting together, both spinning in turn 2. And a lap ago, Byron got squeezed up toward the barrier out of turn 4, but
Is the car that.
oh, turn 1. Keselowski goes around off the front bumper of Bubba Wallace. Hocevar spins. Bowman spins.
He tried to fill the hole right there, and Bubba Wallace said, sorry about that. Getting getting go time here, and we got to go.
That's what I was saying about doing that earlier. You have to be careful and mindful. Just because you're clear right there, you stack everybody up and they push them, even if they were not trying to. Everybody else behind them pushes them into you.
And that is the aftermath.
Yeah, and a lot of times when you try to fill that hole, you have to slow down a little bit, and the guy behind you is coming forward with his momentum, and it just winds up in a situation like this. Look at Larson's head.